Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everyone had a good day in the NBA on Wednesday. Quite a bit of games, not the best matchups out there, so the scores weren't too high. So if you scored anywhere, probably 275 and up, you should have cashed in almost everything. Um, anyway, Anthony's best was 81, and we also got a 277 and a 275. So all three of those should have cashed. So 3 out of our 4 cash. So definitely is pretty happy with that once again. Doing pretty good over on our premium page. And as usual, if you haven't checked out our Twitter yet or our premium, go on over there and check it out. We will have both of our Twitter links, our regular and our premium ones, in the comment section for you. Click on either link and head on over there. Try and sign up for NBA. Not much time left. And get all set up, message us, and we'll get you all set up. Also, if you don't have that, you guys can also email us as well. So at the end of the video, we got something to tell you guys. I think, we're pretty excited for it. A lot of you guys have been asking for it. So we finally came up with it. So at the end of this video, we are going to tell you exactly, what it all is and what it's all about. So, we're both pretty excited for it. Anyway, we will, get into this lineup. Anthony, you can go over your 291.
Yeah, so going into tonight, we didn't really like the slate too much. We knew it was going to be a weird night, so we definitely warned our customers to watch out. I was really surprised this ended up with the 291. At the beginning of the night, it was looking bad, but I went with Brandon Knight. A little bit, different pick here. He still went 18% owned, which I'm kind of surprised by, honestly.
Yeah, me too, against Milwaukee.
Yeah. I went down from John Wall just so I could spend up elsewhere in this lineup. I thought Brandon Knight might get me about 25-30, honestly, but he got me less than that, obviously. Dragic, we were pretty high on. We thought a lot more people were going to own him, and kind of like we were joking about, we're like, man, only about 10% owned him, so that was really surprising. Still didn't quite come through as good as we wanted on value, but still take it, especially on a night like this. And then Wade, we didn't really talk too much about him, but I thought, on a night like this against a defense like the Lakers, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And then I also realized too, Kobe's going to be playing. This might be Wade's last game against Kobe, so they're going to have to do each other the honor of playing tough. So and that's what happened here. Wade went off there. Barton, he's a really risky guy. GPP for sure. Took a chance on him and he paid off nicely. Carmelo Anthony, really, I don't like the guy. You know this. Everybody who watches our videos should know this by now. He doesn't find himself into our picks too much, but man, I keep on saying it. But on a night like this, you just kind of had to go against your normal routine. Porter, decent game against Sacramento. I guess he got what he needed, but we're looking for a little bit more, I think, honestly. Jang, same thing here. Kind of underachieved here on his price. We were hoping he could get us more, but we also knew that even if he doesn't get us a whole lot, we can rely on that 20 at least, right? I mean, that's a good floor.
Mm-hmm.
You need that in a lineup, especially on a night like this. You're going to need solid points, even if you can't get the high ceiling you're looking for. Patterson, I kind of went a little bit against the grain here. I knew everyone was going to be on Williams. I thought Patterson had a chance to maybe get a little bit more with Scola out. We released the lineups, and then it was announced that Jason Thompson was going to start. So I kind of, was upset about that. I was almost ready to back off and say switch to Thompson, but I stuck with Patterson, and I'm not even sure how Thompson did, but still I'm not too upset with Patterson at this point for that. Whiteside, you said it before the podcast. He just caught fire in the fourth and overtime. Apparently, I dozed off because the lineup was not doing too great. So took a little nap and woke up to a nice, decent finish on a lineup on a bad night.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely Whiteside saved us in some of my other lineups on Fantasy Aces and stuff like that. He definitely saved me. So Yeah, overall, it wasn't a pretty night as we all know, but definitely cash once again. We've been cashing every single night here for a while, so definitely we'll take it once again. Um, so I think that mostly does it for the recap of last night. Like I said, not too amazing last night, just because all the scores were not too good. So even on a tough night, we came through once again. So anyway, today is a new day for Thursday, the 31st, last day of March. Um, so the thing to be watching for is all the rest right now. Everybody's going to be resting, so definitely look out for that. Um, it already said Reddick and Jordan are already going to be out, so like I said, yeah, just make
Even
sure.
guys, yeah, even guys you wouldn't expect to, normally be rested, like your normal big time stars. They're just resting anybody that's going to be necessary for them in these playoff runs.
Yep. So, definitely watch that right before the game time. So, anyway, we will get into tonight's game. So, first game we got Brooklyn and Cleveland, 211 over and under, and Cleveland by 14. So, this may be another game where they may rest Love or something like that. So, I already know who I'm picking right away. Brooklyn, love this guy.
Yeah,
Oh my
our
gosh.
favorite play, absolutely. God,
Oh my goodness. This
what
guy, oh, he just killed us, man.
what more can we not say about him?
Oh.
Uh,
Oof. Yeah, he's going to
he's
be in the
definitely on the
doghouse.
no go list.
He's
If
done.
we, if he puts up a 40, 50 point night, I'm not even gonna really
Nope.
say anything because he's not anywhere in our realm of possibilities of playing.
Nope.
Especially in a game like this against Cleveland, they pretty much dominate the paint for the most part. So
You know.
no way we're going
Um.
there.
No, definitely not. Do you like Thaddeus Young, Kevin Love?
I think. I mean, if anybody, I like Thad Young, but realistically, they probably cancel each other out for the most part here.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go there either way. Um,
Nope.
maybe if Thad Young for some reason is rested again, which I don't think he will because he got the last game off. Um, Thomas Robinson,
Or
he's
Brooke
in the.
Lopez could be out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is more likely Lopez is going to be out.
Yep.
So, I mean, even there, do you think they put Robinson or Reed in there for Lopez?
Well, that's the big thing. I think last time they put Willie Reed in there as the center. Um, but I mean, he hasn't really been playing at all. He's been hurt and everything.
Hmm.
So probably put in Robertson is my guess. Um, you got Chris McCullough in there as well. I don't know who that is really, but
Yeah,
um,
they got Henry Sims too. Apparently at the
yeah,
center
he doesn't.
position, he's on a 10 day.
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything.
No.
So Robertson, he will probably get a lot of time. He may not start. They may put Henry Simpson there, but you know, definitely expect Robertson to get a lot of playing time. But that
Hmm.
that's obviously only if Lopez sits. So
If if Kevin Love sits here, do you maybe want to take a chance on Tristan Thompson?
yeah, I don't mind him. I really don't. Even he's been pretty hot. He had 29 against Houston. So yeah, if Love sits, why not put in Thompson? He's $4,600, man. I put him
Hmm.
in there.
Yeah,
Not gonna
they're gonna
kill
need
you.
him.
Yep, you will. Oh, and they will as well. Um, do you like LeBron?
Uh, he rested last game. Um,
42 against
ah,
Brooklyn. They just played a little bit ago.
yeah, you can't afford that at 10K.
Kevin Love played. He only got 29. So yeah, on a night like this when there's a lot of other big guys out there like Harden and Westbrook and Durant, guys like that.
You really have money to fit in LeBron.
Yeah, it's up to
I,
you,
I'm
man. I don't
I'm not
know.
gonna take a chance and put him in there at all.
I may spend up and get Durant.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, what about on the point guard? I mean, you like Irving here, or you want to maybe take another chance with Shane Larkin?
if Love is out, I mean, I know it doesn't really affect it too much, but if Love's out, then yes, I do like it. The only bad thing is if you do look, he only got 25 against Brooklyn, so
Hmm.
that kind of stinks a little bit. But if Love is out, that definitely helps out Irving quite a bit as well. So, um, for me, he's a GPP play just because he's so inconsistent right now.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a GPP. Easy matchup. Larkin,
Hmm.
on the other hand, Irving, not the best defender, not the worst defender. 28 against Cleveland. Yeah, dude, I
At
like him. I
at
really do.
3.9 for 28
Yeah.
points. Yeah, I'll buy that any day.
I don't think he's going to get 28. I say around, 23, 24, but definitely will still take it.
Right. Yeah.
And
Definitely.
his price didn't really go up at all either. So if he was like 43, 44, no way.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to go there, but it's
He's,
obviously not going to hurt you to fit
yep,
him in there. He's a nice punt tonight, I think.
yep. I do like Larkin. I don't really care for these other Smith. He sucks. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Um,
I put him in there. I think a couple nights ago, just
yep.
killed me.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe he did that against Houston. But um, I really don't see anyone else here.
Mm-mm.
So I think that mostly hits everyone. So like I say, if Love's out, Thompson, if Lopez is out, Robertson maybe, if he starts. James is just too much for me right now with other really good options out there. This could be a blowout and he only gets you 35, 40 points. They won't really need him. And,
Mm-mm.
we like Irving and definitely Larkin as a punt play. So I think that does it for that one. So we will let me find it here. All right, we'll move on. We got Chicago and Houston. No over and under right now, but it should be probably about 215, 210, 215 here. So probably Houston probably by like 3 or 4 or something like that. Um, so do you take a chance with Beverly against D Rose?
He's a game time decision. Rose is
Well, said
right.
he's
So
probable.
this is
Said probable.
probable. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think I do want to take a chance with Pat Beverly. It sounds funny if Rose wasn't going to play and somebody else was going to slide in there, I would not play
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Beverly. But if
Right.
Rose is playing, then yeah, I really like Beverly.
I'm gonna go look up real quick and see what they did. They didn't play too long ago. It's not on. I don't think it's on the. Yeah, it's not on there. They played on the 5th, so I'm gonna go look at that. It said 100. The Bulls won, so pretty
Hmm.
competitive for the most part. So I just want to see what all happened. Looks like Michael Beasley was in that one. Um, anyway, you like Michael Beasley? I'm gonna look up the scores, but we can keep talking. Do you like him
Yeah.
against Miritic?
Yeah, I think he's a good option here. I don't. You know, 5,000 is kind of hurting, but
Oh, yeah.
probably didn't do too well, huh? I'm thinking. I mean, I want to go there because looking at the last game, against Cleveland, it looks great. We didn't. We
Mm-hmm.
weren't too high on him, but he came through well. But what did he do against Houston?
He only played 4 minutes, so
Was that like his
I
first
mean,
game back in the league, or
yeah, it was his first game. Yeah, so they didn't use him. Beverly only got 10 points and 4 rebounds.
how did Powell do? Or was he didn't even play then? Probably. I
Yeah, but Powell destroyed, dude. 28 points,
was gonna
17
say
rebounds, 6 assists.
Powell
Yeah,
is somebody I'm looking at.
yeah.
I've been talking about him for I think the past two videos, and I'm ready to take him for sure, especially against Howard.
Oh,
This guy's
yeah. You have
playing
to.
terrible.
One guy I don't mind tonight. I know we don't like him. I like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
Only
I was gonna
time,
shit.
only time I've ever picked him was against Houston, and he got like 40 against them. So
I was gonna say he should have a halfway decent night
yeah, last time
against a
he
pretty easy defense. Prices come down to something a little more
77. Yep.
livable.
Yep. Last time he played him 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. So that's pretty nice for a 7,700 guy. I like
Yeah,
it, and that was even with Rose and Gasol in there. So um, yeah, I do. I like Gasol and Butler, to be honest with you.
and we know this. How often do you get a chance to take Butler at 77?
Never. So
But
um,
his price did need to come
mhm.
down for how he's been playing lately. So that's just a product of what the environment is right now. I
Yeah,
like taking him right here.
Pau Gasol came down too, but it looks like he's back to his normal minutes here.
Hmm.
So I like him. I like both of them.
Yeah, we saw what an $8,500 guy did for us last night. I think maybe we can
Hmm.
see a repeat here.
Yep. definitely. So, as I said, we love both of those guys. Let's see anybody else do anything here. Howard 8 points, 12 rebounds. Harden 36 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. I think he's still 11. I'm not sure, but I don't really see anyone else I really care for here.
McBuckets? No way.
Right, 7 points. Yeah, so nobody, I don't really like cheap guys. So,
No, I'm gonna
um,
stay away.
yeah, so Pau Gasol, Jimmy Butler. I'm not going with Harden. He's too much. Plus against Butler. I know he's been hot and he killed Butler last time, but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
No way I'm gonna take a risk. Taj Gibson's probably gonna play, right? Oh, he's questionable. I still don't really want to take a risk with Portis here.
Uh, not
You know
with
what I mean?
not with Butler, Rose, and Gasol back.
Yeah, yeah. He'll be there running up and down the court, just kind of
Yep.
playing, a body defense and just passing the ball if it comes his way.
Whatever happened to Josh Smith, man?
That's
Huh,
a good question. I don't know. I think he got injured and
he's done.
just kind of started
Huh,
sitting on the bench. I don't know.
that's weird.
Uh,
Yeah,
maybe he got involved with the coach's loved one or something. I don't know.
I have no
Stuff
idea.
happens all the time in the league, dude.
Right?
How do you guys always end up in the doghouse? There's nothing on the court that happened visibly, apparently.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, maybe Beverly. I don't know, man. He's just been chalky. He's just all over the place. Like, how did he do? I didn't really look him up. Oh yeah, he got 10 points, 4 assists. So nothing special. Um, I mean, you can't always, look at last game, but it's kind of a good indication. I mean, he was 31 and 32, and then for the most part, he had 40. But for the most part, he's not really consistent. So I see about 23, 24 from tonight. Maybe a GPP play because maybe he will go off, but he just doesn't have a lot of boom to him. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I think that's mostly it from that one. Don't even like D Rose tonight at all. So
No.
all right, we will move on. Like I said, mostly just the stars from that one that we like quite a bit. Orlando and Indiana, no over and under, should probably be about 205 around there, be a little higher. Indiana probably about 7 or 8. So, um, you go back with Alfred Payton. He's been pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I
You
think
like him?
I don't think he's done anything to really, say you shouldn't play him, especially at 5,900. The
Pacers
pricing
are
hasn't
pretty
caught
good
up to
though.
how he's playing right now. He's not, he's not tremendous. He's not going to blow you away every single game. How long can he sustain this?
Yeah,
But I don't know. If Oladipo is still kind of taking a back seat, it seems like maybe he's just going to kind of coast into the end of the season here. I don't
yeah,
know. Maybe Oladipo's back up to full speed this game. That's the only thing that kind of scares me.
yeah. I mean, it looks like like I said, it looks like Payton is taking care of it pretty good. Um, So we'll see. I still don't mind it 5,900. I don't mind that price. Um, like I said, I mean it's kind of like that price where if he takes a dud and gets you 22, 23, yeah,
Still
it
not
hurts,
killing
but
you.
it's not killing you. I mean if he was 85 or something around there, yeah, it killed you. So definitely will take a chance with him. I don't mind him. Like I said, if he gets you 20, 22, it hurts, but it's not going to kill you. So uh, I will take the
That's the
chance.
thing. I would like to think that we're going to find value out there. So
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely. And then do you like Ellis or Oladipo? I don't mind
um,
Ellis.
yeah, Ellis is a little more doable for me at that price point, but
hmm
realistically, I mean, I don't like Ellis too much either.
I don't mind him just because I mean he's not going to get you that 46 again. I mean he's one of those guys. If you get he's going to get you around 25, 30. A little expensive for that price range, but I mean if there's no one in the area, I don't
Hmm.
mind him. But if there is other people, which there might be, then yeah. But I mean he's still got 27 fantasy points against Jimmy Butler. He only scored 8 points, but he got you 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So he finds other ways to get you points. So that's the good thing about him.
Yeah,
So Even if he doesn't have a good shooting night, which most of the time he doesn't really score, he's an all-around player. So that's why I like Ellis quite a bit. Um, then you got Mr. Paul George. You like Mr. Paul George here? It's been pretty consistent.
Man, I don't want to take him, but I think honestly, you might have to.
If you don't take Durant, then George.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yep.
Um, George projected at 38, so a little low, but his floor is 25, which is obviously a good thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You said it. I mean, if you don't take Durant, you might have to take George. The thing is about Durant, I'm kind of wary that
they
not that
might
he's going
sit.
to sit, but they're going to sit Westbrook, and then you saw what happened when one's out of the lineup this year.
Yeah.
Apparently, I mean, we thought Westbrook automatic must play because of
Yeah, he was
the way he
projected at
played last year.
61. Yeah.
Yeah, the way he
So,
played last year when Westbrook, I mean, when Durant was sitting,
yep.
Westbrook was out of this world.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think maybe it's a different team this year. They they seem very more reliant on their two stars being on the court at the same time. So yeah, I think Paul George just kind of backed into being the play of the day at small forward. Uh, I don't, I don't like that at all. I have a lot of apprehensions to taking Paul George and putting all my eggs in his basket.
Well, I mean, the thing is if you do go with Paul George and you fade Durant, you got that extra what 17, $1,800. So,
Hmm.
maybe that can get you, somebody that you wanted, like maybe put in, I'm not going to say Lillard, but maybe get in Lillard, somebody that was a little expensive that you couldn't get in there, but you could without Durant, something like I don't know.
No,
But
no, definitely fair. I understand what you're saying. I, I, I've already said. I mean, he pretty much is basically the top play. So I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna have
yep,
heavy coverage or exposure.
yep, definitely. So, yeah, and also Michael Beasley, not too bad. His price is a little much, but I still don't mind the guy. If he gets to be 25, I'm fine with him.
Hmm.
His minutes are up there, 25, 30 minutes, so I'll take it.
Another
Um,
pacer who I feel much better about playing today. I hope you do too. Jan Mahimi.
Against where are we at here? Um, yeah, my bad. Yeah, against Orlando, 52. He's been pretty hot here. 33, 38, 30. Yeah, this guy's been pretty hot, man. Put him in there, $5,200. I like him.
Hmm.
And the centers, if you don't go with Gasol, there's really no one else. So for me, my centers is Gasol and Mahini tonight. That's my two centers.
Yep.
So unless you want to go with Oshik.
Oh, always.
Oh man. So you got Aaron Gordon, Miles Turner. Oh man, Turner's just been downright terrible. Whew.
Yeah, I don't really like either of them too much. Gordon, if
What about
anybody, but
Nicholson, Mo? Man,
yeah, dude,
whew,
we were
he's
talking about
killing
him
it.
and we wanted to put him in. We just I don't
It's hard to pull the trigger on a guy like this.
That's what killed
Yes.
us the other night was we
Yep.
didn't pull the trigger on all these value picks that we saw. They
No,
really a lot of them went off. So
they did.
we were liking a lot of the Orlando players the other night, and we didn't take too many of them. And look what they
Mm-mm.
did.
Yep. Yeah, same as Deadman too. He's a little cheaper.
Yep.
I don't know about tonight though. I mean, Mahini's a really good defender inside.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I don't mind Nicholson. I don't know. Do you or
No,
$4,200
I don't.
punt play?
I don't mind taking a punt on him. The thing I would say though is if Kevin Love is announced out, I think I like Tristan Thompson a lot
Oh,
more
easy.
for only like $200 more.
Yeah, bad thing about Nicholson as you see, doesn't get minutes at all. So he's really productive. Maybe he gets up to like 24, 25 minutes tonight. That'd be really nice.
Hmm.
Who knows? But and then yeah, I don't really care for Fournier, and we mostly win all over all these other people here. So yeah, this is as we know, Orlando has a lot of value plays. So try and get some of those guys in there. We obviously made the mistake last time not picking them, so definitely do that tonight. So anyone else you like from this one here?
Um, I think that pretty much wraps it up for that game.
Alrighty. All right, next game we got Denver, New Orleans, 209 over and under, and Denver by 6. So this is definitely going to be a another value pick'em game.
Hmm.
A lot of GPP value in this one. So,
Yeah.
uh, hey, my guy, my boy, dude, my boy is coming through.
He really is, dude.
He is, man.
I don't.
Pick him, dude.
I don't know. Oh,
He started. That's why.
dude.
I picked him in on my fantasy aces, so that's why I won. He was only like 0.2% owned.
Against San Antonio.
Oh my goodness, man, it was awesome.
I don't know how. I don't know how that happened. I'm. Phew, obviously I totally wish I would have taken him.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I
you know,
took him. So
we said it. We can't really do it in our premium lineups. But I don't know. Maybe we're at the point here where
oh, I like him
customers
now.
just want us to start pulling the trigger on all these guys. Obviously now it's more it's more defensible, but the other night, taking Jordan Hamilton, it's like very off the wall.
Right.
But
Tonight, I mean, if he's gonna start again, shoot, put him in.
because who's going to play defense on him?
Nobody. Samson. So
Jakar, no.
yeah, Hamilton. I think I found this guy. That I claimed him. This is my man.
Yeah, that's your GPP boy.
Dude, I was on him from the day one. I was like, look, man, I like this guy.
Funny thing is, it seems like I just like try number 3 or 4 with the Pelicans and the punt plays.
Right?
We've tried to do it with who was the mustard, Bryce Dijon,
Oh yeah, I know
Bryce,
who you're talking
yeah,
about.
Bryce Jones.
Yep, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yep, didn't work too well, but I really do like Hamilton tonight. He's going to be honestly in all my lineups. If he's going to start, he's going to be in almost every single one of my lineups. If he's on the bench, I don't really like him as much. I don't mind him in a GPP, but I'll be honest with you, man. If he starts, he's a cash game for me.
Yeah, if he's a starter, he's one of
Cash.
those cheat code kind of guys
Yep.
where he hacks your cash line.
Yeah, and
you know,
he
it,
didn't have a good rating yesterday, obviously against them. But I was
mhm.
like, you know what? I don't care. Put him in.
Yep.
So yeah, I love him. You gonna go with Mr. Will Barton again, man?
Uh, mm,
I
I don't
like
see
him.
why not. I like him here. I like to, I like to pick guys when they're not going to be too high owned, apparently on
He'll be really
GPP.
high
But
on.
yeah, everyone's going to be on him.
Is he
That's the only
cash?
thing. He seems to be mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like he's coming out of the doghouse. Hopefully he doesn't do a Brook Lopez on us.
Yeah.
um, pretty, should be a pretty good matchup for him. So if looks like Norris Cole's gonna be out again, do you like Tony Douglas
Yeah, he's not going to
or
be facing too much of an overwhelming defense here. Um,
GPP Moutier?
yeah, I think Moutier is more of the GPP play here.
Mm-hmm.
Augustine, he's definitely done for us.
Yeah.
We didn't really take him much or anything, but
Well,
2 duds in a row here. Another one of these guys
Tim
kind
Frazier.
of flying under the radar there.
Yep.
Frazier.
Yep. Yeah, dude, he's been hot as well. 26 points against San Antonio. New Orleans was actually keeping up with him for a very long time. So,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, Tim Frazier, man, his price didn't come up either. So I really like him as well. You could do really, really, really risky and go Tim Frazier and Larkin. I honestly like Frazier a little more than Larkin.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
So, and then you got Jokic. I think he had a half decent game, 28 points. You like him here with no Nurkic against New Orleans?
Man, he still didn't really do too much last night, did he?
28, yeah.
That's respectable, but ah, I don't know how much I want to put him in there. Like, I like Jan Mahimi a little bit more.
Hmm.
I like Pau Gasol definitely a lot more if you're going to spend up. But yeah, on that price range, I like Mahimi more. So I don't really know how much I want to play him. The only thing, I guess, Jokic has been a very popular play maybe on a night like, tonight. Mahimi's going to go higher owned. Maybe Jokic is the the lower owned GPP play. If he goes off and finishes with even just 2 or 3 points more, you're really solid.
Mm-hmm. What about Alexis Ajinka? He's been
Ah,
hot, man. 32, 18, 21, 27.
we trashed him the other day, and he totally just did well against San Antonio.
Oh man, a lot of these guys did. They're getting playing time now, so they're like, "Woohoo, let's go!" So,
I guess so.
I mean,
I don't.
who's he going to go up against? Fareed. Ajinka's 7 feet tall. Fareed's a smaller. So
Yeah,
shoot, I don't mind him. I don't know if you see. I just don't know if I need to go that low with him. I mean, he's good value down there, but I just don't see me needing to go that low right
no.
now. So, if you desperately have to go for him, if you're gonna somehow stack like crazy, maybe Ajinka, but
If you
still
take a
way to go with him.
Jinka, he allows you to take a GPP risk on Oladipo, though.
Yep, it would. And then who else we got? I think we mostly hit all those guys. I think that was mostly everyone. So like I said, yeah, I really like Hamilton if he starts again. So
Hmm.
anyone else you like from that one? A lot of
Mm.
value in that game.
Number one, play Ashik. That's all.
Oh my goodness, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got next game we got is the Clippers and the Thunder, 214 over and under, in Oklahoma City by 8. I think it should rise a little more because of Redick and Jordan being out. Um, so as you said, this is a question mark game because is Westbrook going to sit or they both going to play? Chris Paul is out as well, so um, what's going to happen? What's going on here? Is this just going to be a total blowout or maybe they'll
Austin,
do? I was going to
Austin
say,
Rivers, man.
yeah, actually, dude, you might have to pick him, man. I
Oh,
honestly,
this
I don't know.
this is
I
scary.
still probably go with Tim Frazier. I don't know. You like Austin Rivers a lot?
Dude, his dad's gonna play him all the whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, he played 30 minutes against Boston, dude.
Yep.
So there's already precedent to play huge minutes. If he's
Yeah.
gonna
So
rest
yeah,
Paul, he's
put him
gonna
in
be
there.
on the court so much, dude.
Yep. Plus
At
Riddick's out as
3,600, you
well. So
have to
yeah.
you have to take a chance on that. I think.
Yep. Yeah, and Austin Rivers is aggressive. He can be aggressive as well. So yeah, 25 points or even 23, 24. I'd like it.
I don't think I'm gonna put him in cash. Obviously,
No, he will be
um,
in cash. I'll guarantee it.
yeah, whew, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like when you get that kind of exposure to minutes at that cheap entry price, it's almost mandatory to play them. But
Yep.
like we said it, do you need to spend up that much tonight? It's going to be really, really, really stars and scrubs if you go that way.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So far, a lot of value out there from these, league games. So um, I really don't mind Rivers. Like I said, there's like 3 or 4 of those cheap guys in that 30, anywhere from 39 to 35 range. So
Hmm.
gonna be an interesting night. So let's say Westbrook and Durant play. Who do you like, or do you like both?
Well, obviously Westbrook here. I mean, he's not going to have to face Chris Paul's defense, but I realistically think they might just rest Westbrook.
Yeah, and on the other hand, if Westbrook does play, Durant, he got a little bit of a rest, so he should be all ready.
Yeah,
And yeah, I think Durant should have a really good game as well. So yeah, definitely a question mark game. So would you consider playing both of these guys or no?
I think I'm going to play Durant
Over
for sure,
okay,
but Westbrook is a very conditional pick.
right. Um, and what about another GPP play, Cole Aldrich? Yeah.
Man, he's aggressive when he gets in. He loves to play.
Yeah,
He
if you
play. He,
remember when Jordan was out, he's getting 25, 30 fantasy points.
yeah, you can't take too many of these guys, so you're gonna have to make decisions on
Right?
the plethora of punts there are tonight.
Yep.
I mean, we said this at the beginning of the slate. There's going to be so many guys resting because playoff push is coming up. So there's value opening up, and it's
Everywhere.
how far behind are you going to fall if you ignore it? You
Yeah.
might have to take some of these punts and just spend up on everyone else.
Yeah, you might have to. So, I don't know, man. Against OKC, but he, like I said, he's a really aggressive dude. So, um, 3,500. I think he honestly can get you 25 points. He's so aggressive.
Yeah, I think so.
Nobody else there. There's no, like I said, no Jordan, no Reddick, no Paul. Aldridge, he's gonna have to score. Um,
They need somebody to step up.
yeah,
Um,
and he's really aggressive. He wants playing time, so he's gonna take advantage of this. Um, as
Dude,
we
I
saw
I
before.
hate the guy. He's a terrible play most nights, but with no stars on the court, um, this is really scary, dude. But do you want to take a chance with Jeff Green?
Hmm. Um, dang, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. For me personally, I'm probably not going to. There's other players that I like. GPP, yeah, you can take him, but yeah, I mean he could have a good game too. So definitely a GPP there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. The thing about Jeff Green, when you expect him to do well and you feel like you can count on him,
yeah.
he's gonna doubt on you.
What about Jamal Crawford? He's gonna shoot 50 shots tonight.
Yeah, this guy's probably the more likely recipient of huge workload.
I just honestly don't think I can really pick any Clippers.
It,
Maybe Rivers, but I don't know, man.
I really need one of OKC's big two to be announced out as well
Mhm.
for me to want to take heavy exposure to the Clippers here, like you said.
For me, I see this being like an all-around like game for the Clippers. I don't think any one guy's really just going to destroy. Everyone's going to be, an all average plays tonight. I don't think anyone's just going to explode. Um, and if anybody does, I don't know who it's going to be. Um,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you're gonna see it though. I think you're gonna see Clipper stacks.
yeah, there will be. I don't know, man. Against OKC, hmm.
I know it seems pretty bad,
I
but
don't think I'm going to stack. I'll probably have one guy, maybe two, but
look what New Orleans did last night against San Antonio, dude.
yep.
You wouldn't want to take any of those guys.
I took
Ajinka, a guy like
Hamilton.
Aldrich. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take Hamilton.
Yep.
Hamilton, I guess he fits into maybe like Crawford's kind of spot, but obviously he's way cheaper.
Yep. So this is a
Frazier,
really,
there's your Austin Rivers.
yep. This is an interesting game. It really is. So, um, like you said, we got to make sure all the injuries are coming out before we can really look
Yeah,
at it.
you really have to double check to see if Westbrook is going to play or not.
Yeah. If one
Obviously
of
there's no
them,
indication right now, but you have to watch it.
yeah, if Westbrook is out, that makes this a little bit more competitive game. So,
Hmm.
yeah, that's the huge thing right there. If he's out, I really don't mind maybe looking at getting a closer look at this game and maybe pick some extra guys. So
If Westbrook plays, there's nobody on the court that can guard him.
no, so yeah, that's how I am with this game.
I
So
mean, there
definitely,
typically never is, anyways. But
no,
still,
yeah. So all right, well, I guess is there anyone else, or is this just mostly, like I said, a huge question mark for right now? A
huge
lot of
question mark. We're gonna see
yeah.
how it pans out.
Yep. So, all right, we'll get to our last game. We got Boston, Portland, 213 over another, and Portland by 3. So this should be a pretty good game. Last time they played, Boston destroyed them, 113-93 on March 2nd.
Hmm.
Um,
Doesn't pop up in here. I bet if I go to Fantasy Labs, I can get the
yeah,
history back far enough.
that was in Boston. Yeah, that was in Boston. So,
This one's in
um,
Portland, right? So a little
mhm.
bit easier matchup for for Dame Lillard, who's whew, look at that price tag.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing there.
You know, he
He has the best rating of the night. Yeah, I really don't mind him. I mean, I know we don't like smalls, but
don't like
ooh,
smalls against Boston. He kind
GPP
of
for
has
me.
been dudding. Yeah, GPP option.
Isaiah Thomas, he's up there as well,
You know what I was just thinking about is, this guy's probably gonna go high owned in cash. I hope that happens.
right? Who else we got here? We got McCollum, Bradley. You like any of these guys?
Um, McCollum, we've been liking to play. His
Uh,
price tag still hasn't jumped up, but I don't really like
yeah,
playing him against Boston.
no. Maybe GPP. I mean, he has a lot of good ratings. We keep going back to that. Good projection.
Hmm.
I don't see it. I mean, I see about 25. Honestly, I just don't.
Yeah, there's a few guys in here in this game from Boston who have pretty good projections that I don't really see it.
Yeah, I like Turner.
Turner, Johnson, Olenek.
Mm, Turner against Aminu.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
like Turner against Aminu, so not going to go that route. Amir Johnson, maybe I like a little bit more, if at all, but
uh,
not really loving it. I mean, luckily he went back down to 22 points, which is what he normally plays at. So I don't really want to take Ed Davis here, but you know, can't really hate on it too much if you want to. But we said it. If Love is going to sit, or you know, Tristan Thompson is upgraded for some reason, then I like that a lot more at that price range.
hmm Yep. So as usual, it's hard to pick Boston bigs here.
Yeah,
They're just all over the place, so I can't really attack any of them. Um, a lot of people have been liking Maurice Harkless. Not too high on him tonight.
no.
I don't. This is another one of those games, like with the LA Clippers and the Boston game a little bit ago. It's going to be a good match. I'm excited to see it, but I don't see much fantasy value in this. So it's going to be a good game to watch. I just don't see too
If
much you can go.
if the coaches were smart, they would consider resting their guys here because this is going to be an exhausting game for both teams.
Yeah, it will be. So yeah, like we keep saying, definitely got to check all the resting players because I think there will be some resting players tonight. So
I will not be surprised if you
you know,
see
a lot of people rest.
big names resting all across the board in each one of these games.
Yeah.
Maybe except for that Denver New Orleans game.
There's no big names in that one, so
No.
they have to play.
Yep.
So, yeah, like I said, man, I really like this game. I just don't see too much value. Maybe value opens up throughout the day with certain players being announced out, but without, even with those players not being announced out yet, there's still a lot of value out there. So,
I guess one thing I made myself realize here, Chicago Houston is the one matchup where both teams are going to have to play no
yeah,
matter what.
I like
Um,
that's the game I'm going to target right there.
they're both playing for they're fighting for their playoff lives right now. So,
So they have to play. Yep.
hmm
This is the game
so
I'm going to stack. So.
definitely probably going to want to have a pretty good exposure here as
hmm
far as if you're going to play stars.
Yep.
If you want to go scrubs, you can definitely look elsewhere to all the other games for value. But yeah, if you want to spend up here on like guys like Gasol and Butler, fire away.
Yeah, actually, looking at this more, I don't mind Harden now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Who else is out there that's going to go off for 55?
hmm Um,
Durant. He might not just play too hard.
I see Harden. Yeah, he's going up against Butler, but like you said, playoff game, they're gonna have to play their hearts out. James Harden's been on fire, playing humongous minutes as we know. Going to take a lot of shots. Going to get to the free throw line a lot. So,
Would you go
um,
Harden, Butler stack?
you're reading my mind.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to. I mean, there's enough everywhere else that you can go a lot cheaper. So you definitely could do that. So
I don't hate it.
all right. So anyway, I guess you can start it.
All right. So, with all these guys being out, it's really hard to find a top dollar point guard that you really love. Um, Kyrie Irving might be the highest priced guy in my cash lineup.
All
I
right,
mean,
put him.
as far as point guard, um, I'm gonna I'm gonna just go with Peyton here, but I might just have to move down for somebody more value worthy here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Harden. I'm gonna go Butler. Like you said, we're kind of just reading each other's minds there. I think that's really strong for cash.
Yeah.
Um, you know, Everybody else is a GPP option at this point. So, if you want to go cash game, I think this really might just be the only way to go as far as a shooting guard. Small forward, I'm gonna go with George for the top dollar guy initially. Um, Kind of scary, not gonna lie. And then I'm forcing myself to have to go with value if I do that. So
Don't forget about my bro.
yeah, he is your
I
boy. He is your boy.
told you he's a cash game, bro. If he starts, so
Yeah,
I like him.
if he starts, I definitely like him.
Hmm.
He has 10x value written all over him.
Yeah.
So yeah, slide him in there. Power forward. Not really liking anybody up at the top here. All these expensive guys, they kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. So let's see here. Go all the way down. I'm gonna go cheap here. Not a whole lot of super cheap punt guys that we hit on that we really 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 like.
Nicholson was probably the
Yeah, the
best that we
lowest,
liked.
I think maybe
Yeah.
other than Robinson.
Yeah.
Um,
Then we
I do.
obviously like Thompson, but we don't know if he's out.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Well, same thing with Robinson too, right? I mean, he needs one of the bigs to sit for Brooklyn. So I guess Nicholson is like really the only one here.
Alright.
Um, my lineup's not looking too affordable with that. So with that being said, I'm just going to have to preemptively get Elfrid Payton out of there,
Alright.
and I'm going to have to go cheaper. Might
Rivers.
go, yeah, I might go Larkin. I might go Rivers. Whew, scary, but I'm going to go Rivers.
Alright. Like you said,
Um,
man, if he's going to get you 30, 35 minutes and he's that cheap, he's got to at least score at least 20. I mean, come on.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Center, I'm going to go with Gasol, definitely. Um, and then yeah, I mean, I have the money to go with Tristan Thompson, so we're obviously going to hope that Love is going to be announced out or something.
There you go, 800 remaining.
Leave myself 800, so it's going to need more tinkering.
Mhm.
Obviously, I could make this probably a little more evenly spread if I went down to Mahinmi, so that's an option as well. But we might get to that in GPP.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna do what you did. Obviously, I like Irving quite a bit. Um, all right, let's put him back. Yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, point guard kind of sucks tonight. So, um,
A couple positions kind of suck tonight.
yeah, Austin Rivers in there. And then you got Harden, Butler. You know, we both like them quite a bit. You know, my lineup's kind of looking like yours, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can almost like seriously
Well,
like
I mean, I took your Jordan Hamilton pick.
yeah,
You
like
might end up with the same
honestly,
lineup, huh?
yeah, it's honestly that's what it's looking like. So, um, I just don't see anywhere else I can go different.
I
Or
mean, obviously, there's a lot more options out there. It's just, with based off of this slate breakdown and, the value that's presenting itself right now, it really looks like that this might just be a really solid lineup.
yeah, just off of just looking, I don't see anyone else I really care for.
I mean, the thing is, you could not go Butler, but yeah, do you love McCollum more? Do you love Ellis more?
right?
I mean, if
Uh,
you can fit
just
him in
the
there.
well, I don't think I can fit.
One spot we might need to spend a little bit more salary is power forward. I'm just going to say it though. I mean, Nicholson is
Yeah,
not
no,
reliable.
I just don't know where you're gonna spend.
Yeah, and if Thompson, is upgraded to starting, and Love is going to be out, then boom.
Yeah. All right. Well, I came up with the same lineup as you. I'm just gonna do one lineup for now. You can. I don't see anything else I really like, so you can do
I'll,
your second one.
I'll go for more of a. I guess I'll try to make it evenly spread, and that will be GPP. As interesting as that sounds.
Yeah. I don't see anything right now.
Yeah. All right. Point guard. I'm gonna try the experiment that we were saying, so I can spin up elsewhere. I'm gonna go cheap. I'm gonna go like Larkin and Rivers here.
All right. And I honestly see people doing this tonight, so
Yeah,
it's not crazy.
it's not that crazy, really.
No, people will do it.
Um, Harden and Oladipo. Um, go George. Center position. I'm gonna take Mahinmi.
All right.
Power forward. I will take a flyer on who.
Kevin Love.
Ooh, man, I'm not
Thaddeus
liking.
Young.
I might just want to spend up for another small forward. Dude, I mean, we said we didn't like him. We didn't want to spend up on him, but on a night like tonight, there's not too many guys on the board who are going to get you 40, 50, maybe 60 points.
All right.
I'm gonna put LeBron in.
Yep. These are definitely GPP.
Um,
For me
and so then,
personally, I was just like me, I'd probably spend the extra 500 get Kevin Durant, but
yeah,
that's just where I am.
that makes more sense, I think, because I look at the other
Because
the other
I'm just
power
saying,
forwards. There's no reason
yeah.
to not.
I mean, this Brooklyn game probably not going to be competitive. Well, it could be. I mean, shoot, they beat them last time, so who knows? Brooklyn did beat Cleveland, so
Yeah,
we'll see. It could be GPP, but me, I'm still going to spend up for Kevin Durant. It's only $500, so. And Kevin Durant gets you 50, 55, and LeBron's only been usually getting you 40, 45. So
yeah, definitely. And you obviously know I like Kevin Durant a lot more than LeBron.
yeah,
um,
but like I said, I mean, if you go down to James, I just don't see anywhere you can go on the power forward positions. So
maybe I go Durant James then. See if I can make that work.
you'd have to get rid of
Um,
Oladipo.
Most likely.
Even with that, you only got 52 each. You could definitely make that work. Um, you can go get Will Barton if you want, and then you got 5,100 each, dude.
I like that. I definitely like that.
Dang.
This lineup is getting there.
Right?
Whew. Yeah, Larkin, Rivers, Harden, Barton, James, Durant, Thompson, Gordon, Mahimi.
You're gonna take a shot with Aaron Gordon, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, in this
not
one.
loving it.
No.
Just for this one.
Yep. So there you go. Definitely a huge stars and scrubs lineup right there. So,
Yeah.
all right. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I guess I'll do one. Heck, why not? Um,
You don't sound too happy about it.
no, I'm not. I mean, it's so hard right now, just because
Yeah,
of
there's a
the.
lot of question marks. So,
Yep.
these lineups are probably going to be null and void by the time
Yeah.
we wake up tomorrow.
Yep. Um, yeah. By the time we wake up, like you said, it might be gone.
Yeah, I don't know how much time I want to spend doing lineups tonight before I go to bed. I'm just gonna, I'm probably just gonna sleep it off and see how the news shakes up, and
Right.
hopefully go from there.
Yeah. This is huge GPP. Tim Frazier, Rivers, Harden, Butler, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Tristan Thompson, Ed Davis, and Ajinka.
There you go.
That actually could work.
Yeah, I forgot about Ajinka too.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't want to go that low, but shoot, if he's going to get you 25, I'll take it.
I really don't hate having Powell in a GPP either.
Yeah, I don't mind him at all either. So, that's what I'm looking for. So,
If you want to go all the way up there to spend up on Powell, we've seen it. There's maybe there isn't so much incentive to spend up on Durant tonight. So
mhm. Yeah, yeah, I really, really, really love Pau Gasol. I think we both do. So,
yeah,
oh man. So I think that does it. If you were here in the beginning of the show, I told you we were going to give you, tell you guys stuff that a lot of you guys have been asking about. So, anyway, a lot of you guys have been asking about MLB, and, we've officially, got everything organized, situated, on all like that. So we are, officially going to do some baseball for you guys. We got all the packages and plans all set up for you guys. So, um, I will have. I'll probably. We're definitely. How are we going to do? Are we going to give them a link to the Twitter page and then they can see how much it is, or do you just want me to post it in the comment section? How do you
yeah.
want
I
to do
mean, yeah,
that?
you can put it in the comments. I mean, yeah, we can go over it
Okay.
right now, obviously, but yeah, comment section works, I think.
Yeah, I'll put it
Um,
in there as well. So if you wanna, I don't have the pricing right now. If you wanna
yeah,
tell
yeah.
them.
So on the page, we're going to be doing this. Is going to be a separate Twitter account. We're going to have our normal standalone free account where we're going to have stuff sharing, but similar to the NBA, we're going to have a similar Twitter account where we have all our lineups posted daily. It's going to be 4 lineups again. Going to do your cash game and your GPP. Um, the pricing for MLB is definitely more of a labor intensive sport. It's going to take a lot more research and all that. So we're going to start it out at 15 a week, and then we're going to go to $50 for a month. And if you want to get in through the first half of the season, through the All Star break, we're going to go 150, and then we did 275 for the full season package. Was that's a really good value there.
Mhm.
You know, you break it down, 15 a week, and you times it out times the whole season. That's a pretty big savings there. Obviously we're passing the savings on at each increment level there. So, um, you know, hit us up on the PayPal. You can DM us on our normal Twitter and talk about pricing or what you're interested in, and just let us know what you think about baseball. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going
Yeah,
to
it
be
will be.
Yeah, I love baseball.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the summer sport, so it's going to be a lot more time and a lot more people looking to get in on this action here.
Yep, yep, yep. I'm pretty excited for it. Like I said, I've been doing it for a while, about 4 years on FanDuel. So, I got a lot of experience in on FanDuel. So, really looking forward to it. FanDuel did change up their scoring just a little bit to make it a lot more high scoring. So, definitely got to analyze that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, guys, if you do if you do want to get on it, we will have our link to our premium page for MLB down there. You guys can just message us on there if you want, or you guys can just message us on our regular Twitter about the MLB, and we will get you all set up. So, like I said, really looking forward to the MLB season. Get on while you can.
Dude, I can't
So
freaking wait.
I know it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, the only thing is the games are going to start usually early in the morning because of the East Coast games. So,
Yeah, so
um,
we'll be up on top of that. So everybody
mhm.
else is going to just have to make sure that they're on top of that too.
Yeah,
You guys on
so
the East Coast, it's going to be easier for you for sure.
right. Yeah, we're on the West Coast, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little bit harder. But so I think that does it. So just a little recap. As usual, we will have our Twitter and our NBA Twitter in the comment section, and then in a separate post, we will have our MLB Twitter link. You can click on that. We will have it all organized for you, and then you guys can email us as well, and we'll have the pricing for you guys for MLB.
Yeah, we'll put the link on our normal Twitters also for all the followers out there too.
Yes, we will. So, like I said, we are definitely looking forward to it. Got a little bit of NBA left as well, so still doing.
Yeah, still loving that. Obviously, still going to
Yep.
finish out strong, but definitely loving the upcoming baseball season.
Yes, we are. So, all right. Well, I think that mostly does it for today's podcast. So, as usual, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. We do, definitely do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos. So, you got anything else?
No, I think that just about wraps it up for the night.
Alrighty, so once again, like I said, thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and we will see you guys tomorrow.